Hello. Welcome. Hope everyone's having a good one. I probably am not. But I'm gonna hang on. Okay, so I have the game booting up in all its 4.7 goodness. I am gonna just change the title on Twitch real quick. Stream. Boop. Copy that over. Make sure we don't lose category. Hello, Seedless Melon. Swear to God, you could have been Seedful Melon. There's Seedful Lemon, and I would have completely derped. I don't know if I mentioned on Monday, my foot is in pain. I'm doing everything. Make sure it's not in pain, but it's still in pain, so like it's a thing. RSI launcher says the game is running. I just slept on it wrong, so it's like sprained, I think. I hope. This has happened before, and that's been my assumption. So, and it got better, so I'm assuming it will get better eventually. You lay on your stomach and you have it like hyperextended so that the foot is going like completely parallel and in line with your leg, and maybe even a touch beyond that angle wise. Star Citizen gonna launch, or like what is gonna happen in here? I swear, like, oh, is that the case? Dang. Okay. I swear if I launched the game like as soon as it's ready to update. And of course, like, well, I don't know. There's all this stuff about the wipes, things that happened. Let's okay. Game crashed. Failed to load. Let's why does the RSI launcher need to have like 5 different tasks? 5 different execute programs running? Bit goofy. I see. I don't understand why they wiped Reputation. I would love to have any kind of inkling as to why that was a sensible thing to do. I guess really my problem with the wipe, I don't really mind it, whatever, like, um, we're going to get... Check game version failed. Something went wrong with checking your game version. Okay, well, buckle my bootstraps. We might be getting, this might load in a second. Well, okay. My problem with the wipe is that, yeah, I can understand that we need to wipe so that we can actually do economy stuff, but we haven't added... There's, like, barely a quarter of the stuff that we need. I don't know how much, but there's, like, barely a quarter of the stuff we need for the economy to actually be worthwhile. Like, Star Sim, player trading, like, more extensive, like, refining, upgrading, crafting, like, fixing exploits, which, to my understanding, and I don't really know fully, but to my understanding, there are exploits that have not been fixed. No social features, right? Like, right now, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, yeah, the economy, like, well, what we do have for an economy is terrible. Void apparently has 3 new exploits. Like, that. Check for updates. I'm trying to see where that was. Or I would think that it should be somewhere a little bit more seeable. Shipbreaking also makes player salvage options useless. Yeah, like, I don't think you can. Hang on, let me... I mean, that would be great. That would be so great. But, yeah, no, it's like... hang on, let me, really quick, just gonna throw together a little window I can utilize here to just say Star Citizen silliness. And everybody will know exactly what that means. Just so I don't have a completely black screen. Oh. Hey, hotkeys not working on Photoshop equivalent thing. That's cool. I don't think reputation makes any fucking sense, though. Like, I would be fine with blueprints, I guess. I mean, it's just going to be a pain to... It's going to be a marginal pain to go and collect them again. Why pay 100k for a contract if I can go out to a station with abandoned ships? Got them and turned in for a contract. Yeah. Hang on, I'm sorry. Let me... Oh my god. Oh my god, I turned my keyboard Cyrillic. Let me read that again and fully comprehend it. Because, like, salvage is just not a thing I do, so I'm kind of just, like... honestly, I just kind of zone out. Star Citizen... silliness... That's true. But I don't know. I think it, like... I just don't think it makes any goddamn sense to be like, hey, here is a, like, high-end... This is our... You know... Here's our first attempt at raids. Oh, you have to spend, like... You're gonna have to spend another, like, you know... You're gonna have to spend a week getting the reputation to go and actually do this now. Hang on, we gonna make this fancy. Put a drop shadow. Correct me if I'm wrong, but CIG still don't like drop shadows. But you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, let's do that. I'm putting too much effort into this, but that's okay. Okay, hang on. I need to have my full brain to concentrate on this. There's a way to do this like faster in OBS for what I really need, but okay. All right, cool. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, I really did not organize this. All right, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. Why pay 100K for a contract if I can go out to a station with abandoned ships, gut them, turn it in for the contract? Oh god, yeah. Yeah, no, that's. I mean, like, like, unless there was like some actual like, like, hey, like, somebody has the salvage rights in this location, you have to go through them or it's illegal. But even then, I mean, that's fucking the actual having an actual law system that actually has like cops show up and attack you and consequences for your actions that are actually meaningful, kind of thing. That'd be great. But also the 100K contracts, yeah, definitely are a thing. Strict RMC contracts where you script the hull or disintegrate the ship. You're fine, you lose or find player ships. Second type typically involves the first contract, but also requires a specific size of components and type. Okay, gotcha. So basically, I don't hate the idea of a wipe necessarily. It's like, it's starting from zero, but we know that we're going to go off in the wrong direction again. And why bother? Especially if it, like, causes, like, well, I mean, it's not a problem. It's just not a problem, just a situation that it's like, oh, nobody is going to be able to do the tactical strike groups day one, which, like, is just a I mean, it doesn't really matter, but nobody's gonna be able to test it day one because, like, you've put us in this situation. That's good. That's good. So, well, in the launcher, check for updates is you know not showing up. So that's the situation. Oh, I did have okay. Sorry, I thought I thought I had a different I had a different thing. I had something that was like black text which would show up on a black screen normally, and I was like, why the fuck do I have hang on. Hello, Solar. Yeah, let's hang on. If we're gonna be, and the thing is, I tried launching 472, and I guess we could try again. No, check version failed. As far as I can tell, the update isn't live, but also I currently cannot play the thing. Let's get Game Chops in. We're just gonna be waiting for a minute. Like, I don't have access to download the game. I guess I'm gonna, like, cut the thing and try again in a minute. Smoke our misery away. God, that would be a thing. Why? I don't know. I feel like I was kind of hoping that I would be able to get into 4.7 and appreciate, go on a I don't know, the opposite of a maiden voyage. Whatever, a final voyage on the 890. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So I guess for right now, we're just sitting here and chilling. Really gone for good, never to be had again. Solar, what do you think of the wipe? My current my current thoughts are, I don't really care that much, but it doesn't seem like a really great idea if there are known exploits, and if we don't have the more money sinks and the more economy related things we're missing, it makes less sense to do an economy wipe. That is fair. Yeah. I'm also tired as hell. but like genuinely really have not slept in a concerning amount of time. But hopefully I'll get that sorted out after stream. Since skipping mining reps since Rock Breaker is another disappointment. You know, fair. Fair, I can agree with that. Well, okay, in my mind, sorry, what was I gonna say? In my mind, a good sleep schedule is consistent. If you wake up at 6 p.m. and that's like, that works for you, that like, you can get to work on time, you can function like a normal, you know, human being, at least for the most part, cool. Don't think I'm bothering with Rayari since I got the P8. Fair enough, fair enough. Rantadung, I think you can find, yeah, caves or boxes, usually boxes around, the blue boxes, especially around outposts. I feel like maybe they've changed that, but 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I feel like, I feel like that could be, well, I don't know. If you need to go to any particular place that has decently regular hours, that might be a little bit of a problem, but I don't know what they're doing with the loot. I have to, like, after Sunday, I have to be like, yo, I'm a hypocrite. Because one thing I've been like, man, I wish they would do the damn thing they said, where they would put, you know, like, different things at different locations or whatever, and I'm a little bit pissed about, like, the new weapon attachments basically being that, but only because, like, I don't know. It's like varying levels of difficulty, I feel like. Where Stormbreaker is, like, way more difficult than... Maybe not way more difficult than Hathor, but... I might say that. And then, like, the place that you... Like, the asteroid bases where you can find, like, the Volt attachments, like, those are just missions, not even the dungeons. So it's like, what the fuck's going on there? But, like, what I would want is either based on locations or factions. So if I go to Crusader, I do a bunker mission, there's a 5% chance of finding a Stoic Suppressor. I go to R-Corp, and there's a 5% chance of finding a Vera Compensator, or, you know, whatever, like that, more than fighting it up in whatever way. I'm gonna look something up. Honestly, I have no idea what the when they say industrial armor or combat armor, I don't know how much they care. And I think I say that mainly because of the the last monthly bundle was like, they were like, oh, this is combat armor, and then they threw it in oh, this is an industrial themed monthly bundle. I was like, what? I think they might have even used language that was like, hey, this is what this is. Yeah, I mean, Starware will be a thing eventually. But, I don't know, it still feels like, goddamn, might be nice to actually get that in. Heavy utility tech armor. Corbel. Okay, alright. What does the description say? Adding a new heavy utility tech armor. Good for you, Star Citizen. I love that for you so much. It would be so nice if they would actually, like, I don't know. Be very nice if Starware was a thing. But you know how it'd be. That is true. That is true. Just like, yeah. I think in the trailer for it, they also had a thing where you like, they had the backpack shown in some shots, but when he was in the cockpit, he took off the backpack. Although I could be wrong on that. It is unfortunate, though. Yeah. Well, I think right now it's just the G-forces, which, like, shouldn't be that much of a problem. But the flying restrictions... Yeah, they cannot add those flying restrictions until they add suit lockers. And I mean, that'll just be one of the things where it's like, hey, you like light fighters? Okay, well, you can't wear heavy armor in them. So, like, you're mildly inconvenienced if you want to use a light fighter as a bunker runner, which it's not what it's supposed to be used for. So I don't know, there's some things that just make sense. There's some things that very much don't make sense. Like, G-forces won't be a problem. I assume they won't be that much of a problem if you're just flying from A to B. Although, I have absolutely blacked out just flying regularly a few times, so we'll see. But I think for like 90% of the time, he'd probably be okay-ish. Let's see. Star Citizen error 6004. Cool. I should have said like waiting for 4.8 or something to Star Citizen silliness, but you know that's fair, I think. Okay, well I guess we'll verify game files. Apologies, I am Eepy. Oh, we're getting the fun, OBS being slow here. We are not there yet, I'm sorry. Also, when I hit verify game files, nothing happened. Let's see. Does the RSI launcher have any random programs running in the background? No. Good. Okay. Check for updates. At this point, I'm kind of like, well, maybe we should just wait? I don't know. I mean, it's either going to be waiting on this or me just flying around in an 890. Oh boy. Open up the spectrum. SC test in chat. And still no ETA. It's not quite tomorrow for you, is it, Solar? Hmm. $9:30. 9:30, you say? 9:30. Okay, I guess we can just launch the game. Granted, last time it did not enjoy trying to launch. So we'll see. Oh god, I don't know where I logged off. Oh no. It might be a ways away. Oh, you know, also, I mean, we can also talk about ships. For one thing, where's the Stingray? Why is no Stingray? No Stingray mean bun sad. But, I also watched the entirety of Star Wars Maul the Shadow Lord. That was kind of cool. That was kind of fun. It had laser swords, and it had drama, and it had... what else it got? It got some fun action. It got... It had some, like, some moments. And by moments, I mean, like, some badass moments. I'd almost say that, like, anything directed by Dave Filoni, you know, go get if you have Disney Plus, don't get Disney Plus for it, unless you really, really like Star Wars. But yeah, no, it's definitely worth checking out. Damn. Well, dude, I don't even... Oh my god. I mean, I suppose... Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I could say that, like, it has this theme and that theme, and it plays on, like, you know, like, the question is, how do you deal with this and that? I don't know, maybe that's too spoilery. It's not like, Terminator. I can tell you that much. Yeah, I don't know. Without having my hands on any of the new ships, I can't. I don't know. I don't really care. The Ironclad Assault having the vertical launch tubes, I guess, is cool. But I don't know. It presumably, the Assault presumably has a internal crafting thing. I think it was described originally as a repair bay, but who knows. What else am I looking forward to? I don't know if I'm really looking forward to too much. Oh, we're having the game be not loading all the things. That's fun. Oh, frame rate. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just can't do anything right now. The game is, as we pro gamers like to say, is frozen. I'm pretty sure frame rate is a thing. It's a scale. The scale that you use to judge, some might say rate, picture frames. Pretty sure that's what that is. Sounds right to me. You might hear it in you might see examples of it in Picture Frame Smasher Pass. Hold on, I'm looking something up completely unrelated. Aww. Stop what? Stream? Stop the Smasher Pass mindset? Stop. uh... Look, Solar, there is one unhinged, maybe not unhinged, one, let's say unhinged, absolute goofy thing that I would love to share with the rest of the class, but I will not. And I think I would only want to tell somebody in person explicitly while they are taking a drink. But I won't say it. Not in this context, anyway. Just let's see. SC testing chat. Ah, there's the crabs. I didn't see crabs before earlier, but oh well. It is nice to see, like, there's a lot of positivity. There's a lot of positivity going around in the testing chat. It does seem, I don't know. Doesn't it seem a bit silly to be like, hey, um we're gonna have we're just going to announce what date the patch goes live. They never did that before. I think they only started like maybe in the latter half of last year. Yeah, I don't know. That is true. We could do that. I don't know if I really want to play schedule one, but I don't know what I want to do in the meantime. I should go and get like food. Honestly, I hate with my foot the way it is. Honestly, I hate going up and down stairs. I feel like that's genuinely fucking me up. Which really sucks, but yeah. let me get the music back. Let me get the music back. Okay, ads. All right. Yeah, give me a few minutes. I swear the the stairs are not your friend when you've sprained your foot. I'll be back in a few. Oh, don't mind me. Old Bun Ralu chewing on hard candies. So that I can have some kind of feeling of adventure and risk. Ugh. God. It's hot. The game presumably hasn't launched. Dinky butts. Cool, cool. I was hoping, well, it would appear that my mother came home, has left, but did make herself eggs. But she just made herself eggs, so I have leftover pizza. And an uncooked pasta shell because, I don't know. I'm an odd one like that. Oh. Oh, goodness. Truly. It is a test of patience. It's an absolute test of patience. Yep. Oh, gee. Oh my god. Oh. Will admit watching testing chat is certainly a thing. Well, how is it going, Solar? Have you read any good books lately? Any fan fictions? Hardcore doujins? Think that's how you say it? I apologize. That's that is the Eepiness talking. Doujinshi. Yeah. Self-published stuff usually is of a more adult nature. Anyway, I don't know, dude. Any ships you're gonna avoid in 4.8? I don't know what my strategy is gonna be, but I think if I wanted to actually make money, I would go and do the asteroid base missions again. That would be the thing I would do. If I wanted to make money above all else. Because it's pretty easy. It might not be the fastest, but like pretty easy, and it can get you quite a bit of money. Although it's not in hard currency, it's in commodities, and that's got to be traded. And well, dude, oh my god. Okay, maybe it's just the circle I run around in. I saw a short that was like, oh, this is what your home defense caliber says about you. They proceeded to talk about 9mm as like the Toyota Corolla of cartridges, and then proceeded to list like the most generic, basic cartridges you can imagine. Like, listen, I don't know, it's not that fun hearing somebody rant on about 9mm versus 45. You gotta get that like 9mm Nambu, that 9mm Largo, that 6.5 Japanese. Like, give me some humor, my dude. 50 PMG. I mean, you know, do you live in? If you live in Texas, that's might be slightly more appropriate. Depends. Eight minutes ago, Synthwave at CIG. It's 9:52 p.m. Austin time, and yes, we are currently still planning to publish tonight. What's the... Okay, what's the one... There's like a German anti-tank rifle cartridge that's like 14.4, I think. .5 by 114. .57 cal. Goddamn. Oh no, this isn't what I'm thinking of. Hold on. No, that's a Russian. That's a Soviet thing. No, what? What in the fuck? Okay. Sorry, I'm going down like a rabbit hole that is not the rabbit hole I thought I was going down. It's Bunny Suburbia, and I just like... I thought this was my house. It actually just shares the same lock, but it's the same model of house, but it's like 5 streets to the north. That's the situation we ran into. Oh, but yeah, Solar, any ships you're gonna avoid? Ones that you got, but you regret? I don't know if well, I guess the Connie I wasn't a huge fan of. Because I would have gotten a Corsair if I knew it was the same size category. Everything else had its own place, but I don't think I would get most of it again. Let's see. Can refresh the home page only so many times. Oh. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to stay awake, honestly, also, to be completely real with you. This might be more accurate to say that it's just a just chatting stream. I'm also a little concerned that Star Citizen is gonna just like explode as soon as I get in game. It's true. It's true. It's like the lady in PE told me in the swim class that don't just stand in the pool. You're gonna fucking freeze to death. You gotta move. Also, Solar, you haven't told me if there's any ship purchases you regretted or you will not be looking at for 4.8. I assume the Rock DS. I assume you haven't had a strange yet interesting crush/squish on the thing. I guess that is fair. I suppose that is fair. No, it is not. I guess I don't know that. But I can look it up. I also like, you know, like really, I gotta try and stay up. Get to bed at the reasonable time of 4 a.m. or something. Monitor. Turn the image off. Bada bing, bada boom. Schedule. Drake. Don't care. Grays. Don't care. RSI. Don't care. Gray Cat. No. No, we got no Rock DS. We don't got out of that. Sorry. It's a good thing I didn't choose the piano music, because I think I would just have fallen asleep on stream. I mean, I gotta tell you, I'm probably closer to that than I'd care to admit. Oh, where did I put my phone? There we go. Honestly, it would actually probably be really cool to, like, I don't know, to go out on the town in the nighttime, at least right now in the summer where I live, because I think that's the only time where it's not a genuine danger to your health to be outside. There's many things, but Silva Gunner Silva Gunner slider extended version. Okay, extended slider extended version Super Mario 64 DD. That's one of my favorites. But I'm gonna that's for me. That's not for chat. It's probably fine to play it on stream, but I don't know. It's not really electronic, it's more meme. And I'm like partially convinced it's literally just 90% a Weird Owl polka cover mashup with some video games in there. I'm sending a link because of course I am. I am listening to it right now. Oh, this thing you sent me. Okay, I'll listen to that in a second. I was gonna say I wish I could have like voice. I wish I could just close my eyes and have like a thing dictate Twitch chat to me, but I totally could. I don't know if I would want to give. I don't know if I would want how much power I would want to give chat. Solar, I trust you. And I trust at least some other people, but I don't know. Dude, I'm almost like, hey, do you want to watch some really old sketch comedy videos that I did like right after high school? I don't know. It would decidedly be a vibe. This is the problem though. When I get tired, I'm like, I don't know. I have some unhinged things I wish to share with the world. You know, it is, you know, I am thinking it is literally just like wearing off the ambitions, but like the inhibitions. It's like getting drunk without getting drunk, is how I'm feeling right now. Ugh. Okay, let's see here. Also a channel that has like a bunch of 8-bit covers of songs, including like Area Zero from Scarlet and Violet. You know, that Area Zero and Scarlet and Violet was very awesome. Oh my god, Solar. For one thing, this song, disc 05 to 08, Tides, fuck yeah, hell yeah, whatever that horn is, fuck yeah, woo! Perfectly encapsulates how I feel right now, yeah! I was gonna say a kazoo and then I didn't. God, if this is like, oh my god. If this is the level of like lower inhibitions, I am not as much of a lightweight as I thought. Okay, fuck it. We're gonna try and play Star Citizen again. Area Zero. Area Zero was, so you know how Paldea, aka Pokemon Spain, is just a giant circle, but it's actually a giant donut? Well, it's a giant donut. Area Zero is the donut hole, and there's a bunch of paradox Pokemans that exist in Area Zero, Pokemans from the past and the future. It's real cool, it's real mysterious, and the music does make you feel like you're treading in a, unsanctioned, or trespassing in a wholly sanctioned area. That is fair. But yeah, no, it's definitely a thing. Ugh. At this rate, I am gonna have to rest my eyes a little bit. Ugh. Ugh, jeez. I had a feeling that today's stream was gonna be rough, but oh god. Oh, did I turn game capture off? Why did I do that? Ugh. Ugh. Jeez, now I'm like, oh my god, no, I don't think I can do that. I don't know if I can wait. I don't know if I can wait that much longer. Uh. Hmm. Okay, let's see if this wants to work this time. Oh. There's somebody in the elevator with me. The real elevator ghost, please stand up. Can't wait for the game to crash. Looks like it's gonna.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
And I don't have any ships here. Oh, I do have some things I could deliver. Oh no, yeah, I do have the vulture. And a whole sea. I'm gonna claim the Pisces. We'll claim the Avenger. Why not?
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Just wait it out. Well, I gotta go to Arc L1, right? I gotta go to Arc L1 to pick up the 890. I'm not waiting that long.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter, but it's an amount of time.
Please visit us again.
We are 100% going to Arc L1 and having a joyride. Even if that's all that the stream is, it's happening. No, 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 no. Sorry. I'm realizing how dead-ass tired I am. Maybe the entire stream will just be an 890 joyride until I literally pass out. Cause that do kinda be what it feels like's gonna happen. Oh, did I regale y'all with my opinions on Star Fox and the new art style and all that? My genuine and 100% literal criticism is I think the beans need to be bigger, need to be larger, more proportional relative to the hands. I think that like there's a lot of fan art, which probably a lot of fan art that just draws all of the characters in a more regular stance. I think that's I don't know. I think that's
To the ASOP vehicle
I don't
retrieval
know.
system. Please visit us again.
And they were silly little goobers to change the art style, I think, but it's not that bad.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
Oh, and now I'm listening to a remix of the Corneria theme. Oh, that's so good. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. This is the energetic electronic that I need to get through a jump point. Oh right, I forgot this was a dumb ship. Fucking turns your thrusters off. I'm going way too fast. Ugh. Alright, can I do it? Can I navigate? Can I navigate? While super Eepy and Neeby to go to sleepy. The answer is, oh god. Maybe I should focus on flying instead of making self-deprecating jokes. Oh, it's... Ooh. Okay, don't mind that. Oh god. This is the moment the game decides to act up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh god. Well, I made it through, but then it spat me back out in the wrong place. Oh. No. God damn it. Okay, I think I should probably go to bed. Which, by go to bed, I mean I'm probably gonna try and stay up for like a few hours. I can't do this right now. I'm gonna just be honest. It would have been an absolute disaster anyway. Let's be real. Uh... Sorry I couldn't say goodbye to the 890 in style, but... You know, sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. Although, you should be excited for the Twitch drop on Sunday when I stream. Didn't deserve the 890. Wow. Okay. Well, now my feelings are genuinely hurt. I feel like a failure and a fraud. I'm gonna... Now, the negative aura is gonna make my foot fucking explode. Thank you for that. Truly. Oh my god, I really am gonna pass. I have like half a soda left to go. It is true. It is true. I feel like it would be probably a poor thing to say, but like if I did have to lose one limb, a leg, or a foot. I mean, I guess preferably a foot. But I gotta admit, leg would be. I would rather lose a leg than an arm. That is for sure. There might be not gonna lie, there might be the slight desire to get a digitigrade prosthetic. Because they're cool. Because they're cool and interesting, and I like I don't know. Seems like it would be an interesting thing to have that experience of having a different leg structure. Which is part of the reason I like transformation. Anyway. Okay, I need to leave. I need to leave before I make things worse for myself. And as soon as I end the stream, please, Solar, please tell me exactly when 4.8 goes live. I need to know how much. I need to know. I need to know how much I missed it by. Because if it's like 2 minutes pass and it launches, I mean, I'm not gonna start up a new stream because I'm gonna just pass out. So, but yeah. Anyway, hopefully Friday I should be on a better schedule. I don't know. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. Till next time. Have a good day. Great day, even.